Here we are.
Welcome back once again, everybody. Big Daddy Russ Horton, myself, Lee Lakin, and Leah's here.
Hey,
Mom's,
Leah.
Mom spits here.
Yeah, she already spit me up with
already-
talcum powder all over my black shirt.
Cleaned out. Yeah, it really stood out too, eh?
How do you like the Halton Hills
I
swag?
love this. Like I told you, I haven't seen that swag
It's a
in
hoodie,
a while.
man. It's a hoodie.
Yeah, it's a hoodie. We got hoodies available. We got Acton dinner jackets. We got baseball hats. We got all kinds of good stuff. We have a new website coming. We're super stoked, super excited. Welcome back once again, everybody. We're growing and expanding and
I'm excited about
stepping into the the days of 2022. So
Days of our lives.
and as you can see, we are at the beautiful Appalachian Pub, and everybody is mask free.
Yeah, and they're at the bar.
It's so bizarre to watch.
I like this view because
Yeah.
you can see the bar.
Yeah.
See all
Plus,
the
you can
gang
see
in
our old wrinkled faces too.
Yeah,
So
that's. We're brought to you by, of course, Max Tires, and I guess you should start thinking about changing your tires shortly. Getting your summers and your regular tires back on again, and getting the winter tires put away. 905-873-9255, and of course, Max Tires, great deals on tires. They fix vehicles, they fix trucks.
full license shop.
You have a huge truck, and a lot of truck repairs. You have to really look hard to get a truck
Around
repair
here,
shop.
yeah,
around
there's
here.
not a lot of truck
Yeah,
shops.
so Max Tires, 905-873-9255. Hello to Fred's Towing, of course, all the gang over there. We always have fun with them.
Still looking for drivers.
And so are Easy Taxi looking for drivers. And so that's what's going on there.
Of course, we're once again on location at the Appalachian, 68 Main Street North. You can give them a call at 905-877-9888. But they have got a great lineup of music coming up over the next couple months, really. We've got the Tone Dogs coming in.
Tone Dogs are awesome.
They're amazing. Dynamite band. We got Joe Mancuso and the Mill Street Band coming in. They're coming in. I'll have to check that date out. But yeah, just a lot of good shows. Hell's Bells is coming in. They've got a comedy show coming in. We're doing the acoustic jam on Wednesday night, electric jam on Sunday night. Just a hopping, a little room that rocks.
I'll tell you, since I've noticed the last 2 months, this place has really become busy.
Oh yeah, it's a hot spot now.
And all the restaurants in town, God bless them, we've all had problems.
Yeah.
With COVID. Finally, hopefully, we're out of it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not
The
saying
masks
we
are off. Anything can happen. So
and all of the exciting things that are happening that Manny is bringing to our town.
Yeah. It's the mini Gibby.
He has the same energy as George and Nick.
Yeah.
And he has the same love for the town as George and Nick.
Yeah.
And
patio will be open soon.
patio is going to be open. It's going to be
So our new view that we have here is just spectacular. I love seeing the bar behind us. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I hope they don't think that we're being rude by having our backs to them.
screw 'em. They're drinking. They're fine.
Yeah, they're okay. They've lasted without us for years, and I'm sure that.
Plus, we get to look outside and see something other than
And there's so many places to shop in Halton Hills, and that's where I'm wearing this.
Yeah, hashtag Shop the Hills.
Hashtag
If you're shopping in town, take a picture of yourself and hashtag Shop the Hills and post it on Instagram or Twitter or whatever.
I guess with no masks, you're not required, of course, in most places in Halton. The community appears, I guess, divided on whether they will keep face coverings on or about. I am still kind of, if I'm in with somebody in the car, I'll wear it. If I'm in a mall,
cabbing,
If you're in a close, but that's
now it's become a person's own judgment call as
it
opposed
is
to a
mine,
mandate.
and I'm doing it for myself and other people. I don't want to make them sick either.
Yeah, I went into No Frills last night, and half had them on and half didn't.
It's weird though.
Yeah. Oh, it's strange. Yeah.
Because you get out of the car and you're going like this. I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And now we all.
A couple times I took it in with me just out of habit, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm still going to wear it in certain areas. Right now, you don't need to wear it. I'm not going to. This is an open area. There's, we know each other.
We're together regularly anyway.
No kidding. I mean, it's like
especially me in this place. I've been living here for the last 2 months.
Now we had a robbery
We this came in actually across the Twitter feed. Halton Police are looking for 2 suspects in an armed robbery at a convenience store, the Circle K at Mountain View. The early hours on March 24th, just before 2:30 a.m., they entered the store, approached an employee, demanded cash from the register. Police said in the media release, one of the suspects stated he had a gun, though none was shown. You know, it's easy to say, hey, stick him up here, you know. But they did leave the store. They didn't say how much money was taken. They never really ever do.
Well, the thing is,
because if it's a large sum, you don't want people knowing that there's a large sum of money at 2:30 in the morning at the store, right?
Now, you know I work nights, of course.
Yeah.
I have for years, and I'm very good friends with the guy that was robbed. And
oh, it was him, was it?
It was a young fellow with the glasses. I don't know his name, but he's a very nice guy.
He's one of the guys that takes the cab all
He's
the
a
time?
superhero, that guy. I walked in and I said, "You okay?" He goes, "Oh yeah, no problem."
Yeah.
You know, some people that would really shake.
Oh God, yeah, we shake him
I'm
right
so
up.
glad that he's okay, because I went in there about 3:30, 4 o'clock for my usual nuptials.
Yeah.
You know,
Snacks.
And there was a police officer
Scooby snacks.
outside writing on a pad, and I never even thought anything about it. And then I went home, and then boom, Twitter feed came in, and it's like, wow, he didn't even tell me.
He didn't even say anything.
So there's
Oh
a
my God.
superhero right there. But
That's
you be
funny.
careful, my friend.
Yeah.
And anybody working in a
Well, even
convenience
you.
store.
Even you.
You know, I'm out on the road all the time, man.
You know,
I mean, you never know. I've never had anybody dare to challenge me yet.
Yeah.
But I'm getting older.
Few runners here and there once
Oh
in a
yeah, I'm
blue
not
moon, but
gonna. I don't care. But you know, if you're working in retail, be very, very careful. And you know what? If they give it
Give it to them. It's not worth your life, man.
It's not worth.
It's not worth that couple $100 or a couple thousand even. It's not worth your life, man. So
Now the GoVax bus is coming.
Yeah, I heard that,
Apparently, from what we're hearing through
that
the media.
tomorrow?
It's at the Georgetown Marketplace from 10 a.m. on Saturday until 5 p.m. I don't know if the video will be up by then or not, but appointments can be made. Walk-ins will also be accepted until supplies last. So first, second, third booster doses will be there on the bus.
Right.
And pediatric doses and other stuff
Oh, cool.
as well. But check the media, check Halton Hills online. You'll find out more information.
I saw it a few weeks ago down in Burlington, I think it was, that they were down there. So yeah, they're making their way up then, and that's a good thing. So got another break-in, and I thought this was Zena's place. But going by the address, it's not Zena's place.
No,
so
thank God it's not.
They're Halton Police are investigating a break into a leather goods store in Acton at some point during the overnight hours between Sunday, March 20th and Monday, March 21st. Someone approached the business, which is located at 5th Line Nassagaweya and Highway 7, and smashed the glass front door, police said. And I know the place they're talking about. It's out in the middle of nowhere. You know, it's they make a lot of gloves and horse riding.
Yeah.
It's what do they call it? Bridlery. Bridal stuff and whatever. But another break. And I don't know what they would take out of there. It's not really a retail place. It's more of a manufacturing place. So
Maybe they're into leather.
I guess they're into leather and lace, baby.
That's a whole other show.
That's a whole other show.
Yes. Oh, we haven't got to that subject yet.
No.
And I'm not an expert on that at all. But I'm sure we could find people that are.
I'm sure.
All right. Now, loud vehicles really upset me.
Well, you sleep through the day.
And especially where I live, downtown Georgetown, and you're trying to sleep during the day, and you hear some cowboy going by with a loud muffler, and it just...
Especially those little rice rockets. Those little Hondas and Toyotas. And
Now, Halton Police are aimed at silencing all this, the loud vehicles. 1,740 charges were laid last year.
yeah.
And they're still everywhere.
Oh, they're everywhere.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Officers announced that Project #Noisemaker will continue in 2022 as police continue to receive numerous complaints from residents across the region about loud and unnecessary noise from motor vehicles, and there's no reason for it, really. I mean, for God's sake.
Well, motorcycles are a little bit different because they come that way from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Whereas a car, they start putting these stupid exhausts on these cars. Now, you live in a place like I lived on Stuart McLaren. So it's a row of townhouses. And guys would roll through, try the townhouses. Guys would roll through there and they would crack the throttle on purpose.
I have the exact same. I have 3 young guys, 2 doors down from me, and at 12:30 at night, and all their cars are every night.
Boys and their toys.
Yeah, pretty much. But there is a noise decibel level that has to be capped at. It's like even we do when we're playing in the garage. We're make sure we're stopped at 11 o'clock. We're not going to, because we may not be loud, but we're loud enough to at least disturb some people. So it's not
they
fair.
do
It's
it. They
not fair.
remove the muffler, or they alter the exhaust system in some way, and they do it on purpose.
Oh, God,
you can't buy stock like that.
They think they're Mario and Andretti.
There's a couple of cars that drive around. I've seen him on Armstrong there. He's about that far off the ground.
Yeah.
If he ever goes over a speed bump, he's going to get a nasty awakening. I'm telling you.
God, yeah. And they spend big money to do that.
I can't understand. I love cars. Don't get me wrong. I can't understand the philosophy of having a car dragging along the floor. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know it was all right in the Cheech and Chong movies.
Oh yeah.
What about snowy weather when we get and they
now
can't get the road clean?
Now you're a snowplow.
Yeah.
Now you're a snowplow.
Right.
But and the wonderful thing about Georgetown and Acton and Halton Hills is we're car town here. And the summer's coming.
Yes.
And hopefully we can get our car shows back on again.
Yeah, I used to be involved with the Milton one, and it was huge, man. They'd have 200, on average, 250 to 270 cars every Sunday. That's a lot, but they were cool too because they opened it up to the customized cars. It wasn't just the classic cars. They would open it up to the kid, the young kids with all the snot rockets, right?
Are we going to do the classic cars downtown again this year, or have you?
I would imagine. I think you're going to see a lot of these festivals come back. Like this one's coming back this year. So, great segue there. I guess it'd be about 5 years ago now when I partnered with my radio station Halton Hits and the Northern Heat Rip Series guys. Great bunch of guys, great organization. Steve the Animal, I love your brother. The sound guy is I love him. He's like a brother.
Well, I already like him with a name like Steve the Animal.
Steve the Animal. Yeah, I love Steve so much. They are coming back this year. It's going to look like July 8th to 10th at the fairgrounds. That's 1 Park Avenues in Halton Hills. If you don't know where the fairgrounds is, you're new to town. But yeah, live entertainment, dynamite barbecue food. We're a big supporter of theirs. We will be there live to air on Facebook again this year, and my band is going to be playing this year at Rip Fest.
Oh, awesome. Which one? You're in so many.
Looks like all 3.
That's what I was going to say. Which one?
It looks like all 3 are going to be playing at the Rip Fest this year, so we're super
This is a
stoked.
boy that loves rock and roll music, I'm telling you.
You are going to be one tired puppy.
No, he's going to be
yeah.
a happy tired puppy.
I'll be a very happy puppy. It's been a long wait, out of everybody in the pandemic, and I'm not trying to say that we were worse off than anybody else, but musicians really got hit hard.
You certainly did.
We got hit really, really hard. We were completely out of work unless you had another style job. So yeah, super excited. Usually these Rip Fests are put on by charitable organizations like the Rotary Club, the Kinsmen, the Lions Clubs, but a lot of them couldn't fund and afford the insurance. That became a big problem because you're serving alcohol and you have children on site. So that insurance is like crazy. So, Northern Heat took over, and they've done a fantastic job. We were really proud to bring it to Georgetown. We've had 2 successful years with it, and we'll make this the 3rd one. We had 2 years of downtime with it, but they did a drive-through one.
And the delicious ribs.
Oh,
Don't forget that.
The food. And the rib master that comes, he is great. He loves to come on the air with us and do videos with us, and he stuffs us. The last year I did it, I had a stack like this of ribs and chicken. I was bringing back to the booth because they were just giving it to me.
I
don't know. But I was giving it away. Like I had ribs, I had chicken, I had
I'm
pork.
sorry, but you know when I
Well, I'll
get
be there with you
This year, yes.
when I get around ribs and chicken, I lose my mind.
Oh God, yeah.
You
It's
know.
you want to talk about yummy comfort food, man. It just make you fat and happy.
Well, I am
fat and
I am
happy.
happy. So there you go. You remember you used to go into school or anywhere, and the librarian would help you when the library.
Back when, yes.
This is not going to be the case for much longer.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, the role of the elementary school teacher librarian, it's being axed.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
At the end of the school year, by the
I didn't hear anything about this.
It's not cost cutting either. Apparently, a redistribution of maximization of resources to allow the board to help close student learning gaps due to the pandemic.
Wow.
According to Marnie Denton, she is HDSB's Manager of Communication and Engagement Services. The change in staffing will allow us to hire approximately 15 learning resource teachers who will provide targeted early literacy support to schools in need after the last 2 years of interrupted learning. You got to remember the kids have been out of the circle for a long time.
Well, that's it. The schooling today has changed so drastically, like the world has really.
The world has.
You know that there's going to be changes. It's just wow. I'm kind of shocked that that's an era, a bygone era. I
The
guess.
old librarian, no more. At least in the schools. And
you know,
he
always had those fantasies of the sexy librarian, but I've yet to see one.
I haven't seen one yet. But, I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
You know, and they do the glasses, look over the glasses.
But it's amazing, the way the little subtle things that happen that change the world.
Yeah.
And when you look at it from the big picture, it's like so many things are changing.
Well, because some stuff's changing because of technology. Yeah. Some stuff's now changed because of COVID.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see what's changing, what's not.
Yeah.
There's still a fair amount of stuff that fortunately we still value and cherish, like live music.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the McGibbon. I see they're starting to work down there. But
are they?
What exactly are the plans for that? Are they working on it
again, wishy-washy, vague. Are just words I can come up with that whole ordeal.
Because I was thinking about the car show and having it downtown. I don't think they really can with all the stuff that's going to be happening.
Well, guys aren't going to want to bring their cars down there if there's a lot of dust and stuff.
No.
It's like having a car show in the rain. Ain't going to happen.
It's going to be blocked off. They're not
Well,
going to have...
even that, but you're still going to have a lot. It's construction. You're going to have dust and dirt.
That downtown is going to be cordoned
Oh, it's
off
going
for
to
a
be.
good set, that
Good.
whole section.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
That's a big job what they've got to do there.
It's huge.
And I feel for the businesses down there for the little. Obviously, it's a good idea to revamp the downtown. I'm not sure I'm happy with. I'm an old McGibbon fan. I'm sorry.
Well, again,
it's the
it's
cornerstone.
the old towners.
It's the cornerstone of our town.
But you go to Georgetown South, and for the most part, they don't even know what the Gib is.
Isn't that sad?
They moved in. They moved in after it was gone or near the end, anyway. Yeah. And the only reason they know the Gib is because of the controversy of the building.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they really know about the. But they don't know it like we do. On going there on a Friday night, seeing Melton play, or or D, or any of those guys, right? So,
or of course Neil Cotton. Neil wasn't he the last one to play there?
No, it was Larry.
I was going to say it was Larry. I thought
Larry.
it was Larry.
But weren't they together? I think they were together.
I think
we were there together.
Well, Neil got up and did a couple tunes with him because I was there that night. Neil got up and did
I think the whole town was there.
Oh, pretty much.
Yeah, I was there, and I'd like to get Nick on the show. Maybe I don't know if he's up to it, but I'd love to get him on here because he's a great storyteller.
Well, did you listen to that song I sent you the other day? The girl singing, local Vivian Hicks, doing very well. She's been on American Idol. She's been on Canada's Got Talent. She did well. She got the golden ticket on American Idol, and then they signed her to a record deal and shelved her for 2 years. Put her on the shelf.
She's got a beautiful voice.
Gorgeous voice, just dynamite voice. Very talented young girl, writes all her own music and that. So we're going to have her on the show eventually soon too.
Just get her in here singing one night.
Actually, I was going to invite her out.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Vivian Hicks singing here.
Exactly.
We'll see what we can do.
Oh, we'll get it worked out. That won't be a problem. Halton Health officials reported 9 people with COVID-19 in hospital. Now that's across the region. That's not all here in Georgetown. There were 86 new lab confirmed cases across the region, 38 in Burlington, 28 in Oakville, 11 in Milton, 9 here in Halton Hills. And the actual case counts are likely to be higher because I think they're expecting with the new no mask mandate that the numbers are going to go up. And it's a possibility. It could happen. We may get pushed back into a mask mandate. Who knows?
But we have to, what I understand, or the way it's going to be handled now, is we have to live with this stuff.
Pretty much,
It's not going away.
It's not.
We have to be careful. The new variant, what was the new one that they found in China now?
BA12, I think it's called.
They're apparently shut down again.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're crazy over there right
It's
now.
another variant, but
Whatever.
whatever.
The fact, the reason,
Whatever.
if this would have happened 40, 50 years ago, it wouldn't have been so bad because our air travel is so, it's going to happen. People moving across the globe now. More than they did 50 years ago.
You've got a lot of travel going on again now that airports have opened up and gotten rid of the testing situation in the airports. So people are just all loosey goosey about it.
What comes with warm weather? Construction.
Yes.
Of course.
So
And,
winter and construction are two seasons in Canada.
Apparently, roads infrastructure. This is from the town of Halton Hills, by the way, who we deal with very closely every day.
Yeah,
we are on the phone.
Who's one of the girls?
Leah
Emma?
has a bat phone directly to the mayor's office.
Yeah, pretty
fact.
much.
And,
What's her name? What's their name at
I haven't
the?
talked to her recently. Dahlia's been the one.
Dahlia, right?
She's the one that's been sending it to me. That's not Rick's assistant.
Yeah.
But Dahlia's been the one, not Christine.
Yeah, we're proud to be a community radio station.
We
We're
are.
very much with the town and where they work. And where's the first one's coming up?
Well, we got, let me have a look, intersection of Guelph Street and Sinclair.
Right, by the medical clinic there. Yeah.
Yes, and Guelph Street and Mill Street. And of course, Mill Street at the moment is closed on the north side of Guelph Street. When that sign went up, I thought they were going to close the whole downtown when it said Mill Street is closed, but they're not closing downtown. It's just the area where the new building is.
Oh,
to the
okay.
north.
Oh, okay.
And up towards the Honking Bridge, that little section there. I don't know if they're going to close the whole thing off eventually, but I guess they've got a new building there. They have to get ready, right?
Yeah.
So we've got that, and we've got, I believe in the summer, when they start tearing the McGibbon, look out. That's going to be traffic down there, lots of dust.
Yeah. Like you were saying, I just hope it doesn't affect the businesses too much. It's, if it does, there's hopefully there's some compensation for them along that line because we've just come out of a shit show of being, not having customers in the door and stuff like that. So to do this to them, it's just to me, it's just another kick in the stones. But
I haven't heard that since being in the hallway in Chum many years ago. Somebody said that. But that's a good line, Leah. I like that. Kick in the stone. Makes my eyes water to even think about it. Now, what's going on with the Raiders?
well, yeah.
Milton met us Friday night, and we did manage to pick up a win on the weekend. We're in the playoffs now, I think, and
We're coming up to them. I know that. I haven't paid much attention this week. I've been kind of preoccupied, but
the Raiders haven't really been playing much. They played on the weekend, and then they've got Milton on Friday night, who are no pushovers like they used to be.
yeah, they've really improved.
The entire division, our West Division, has gotten better.
Yeah.
Burlington, Oakville, and the Raiders are hanging in there, and we're there for you.
Get out
And of course,
go watch a hometown hockey
was the
game.
big hockey thing?
It was dynamite, man. We had a lot of fun. We didn't get a chance to meet anybody this year. Just all the distancing stuff, they were trying to keep it as minimal as possible. But it's a lot of fun. I consider it the Harlem Globetrotters of ice.
Oh yeah.
Because they just go have fun. The refs are there, but they're really not calling anything.
It was all Leaf alumni.
Not all were Leaf alumni, but most are.
NHL alumni.
They're NHL alumni. Guys like Gary Lehman, Wendell was there. Wendell Clark was there. Andrew Yeah, Andropov wasn't there. He was there the year I went, but he wasn't there this year.
And Bruce Parker wasn't there this year.
No, Bruce wasn't there either. He was texting me while I was there, asking me some questions. But they need Bruce back, definitely.
Gotta get a PA announcer.
The guy that did the job. Sorry, I don't. It just he's not the guy for the job.
He's not Barks.
Yeah, he just did. You couldn't hear him.
No.
It's a big area. You need somebody with a big booming voice,
and that's Barks.
And this poor guy was struggling, and people were yelling at him, saying they couldn't hear him, and he was trying. You know, it's just some people don't have that voice. They just, I'm fortunate enough I do, but.
Well, nobody like Barks when he talks on the PA, man. You know, it's a sports event.
Oh God, yeah.
He's got that. I've been listening to Barks since he was at CKO back in the '80s. He was on Mix 99.9. He was up in Barrie.
He's been on every station you can possibly imagine. I think.
And love the guy. He's in Guelph now, by the way.
Yeah.
C-Joy.
Magic 106.
Magic 106.
My next story, Halton Region has revealed a new COVID-19 outbreak here in Halton Hills, and Halton Public Health's monitoring the situation. And March 23rd, in an effort to manage the spread, unless there's a broader public safety risk or an appeal for contact tracing, Halton Region generally doesn't reveal the names or addresses of certain places without outbreaks, workplaces, and things like that. So we don't know who it is that has an outbreak going on, but we're going to see this at some of the nursing homes and the different little medical places. So at least people are reporting it to the region, so the region knows what they got to do, and that's all they need to do at this point. So 'cause you don't hear of stories like No Frills that somebody was. Can we get some salt, please?
Oh my God!
Look at this.
I didn't forget.
The French fries.
We did. Of course, the amazing fresh cut French fries at
the Appellation.
At the Appellation. And as Russ says, it's not just the fries; it's the gravy.
The gravy, man.
Well, but the
Thanks,
fries
sweetie.
are hand cut; they're not frozen.
Well, that's it. They're real French fries.
Mamma mia!
Oh, look at the steam coming off of that. Hey, it's just steaming.
Now we have to share with her.
Oh yeah.
She's the boss.
Well, last week we didn't get them till the end, and the two of us just wolfed them down. We've had some people mention and ask, not just us, but the town of Halton Hills, whether they can start doing burning. And no open air burning at this point. Because I know people are raking leaves and trying to clean up the yard when it is a decent day.
Don't be burning.
Bag them, put them to the curb, and they'll get rid of them for you. No open burning right now in the Halton Hills area.
And
so
by the
please,
way, if you want instant info on that, just call the town and ask them. They will tell you.
Go to their website.
Go to the website. Everything today is all linked up like a highway. You know what I mean? This link here, link there. Just go.
Yeah.
And that's what we are really at Halton Hills Online.
We're a conduit.
Yeah. And wait until you see our new website.
Oh, I can't wait.
We have one of the best people in town working with us. Her name is Allison Meeks, and she's been building websites and for years. And Allison is coming on our team. She's going to take care of our domains, all of our radio stations.
Yeah.
We have such an exciting website coming. We're so stoked, man. It's just
It's going to be a highway for Halton Hills. It's going to be. I'm so excited. It's something I've wanted to do for years, and now I'm sitting down and you put the salt on that, huh?
Lots of salt.
A little bit of salt. But
We little fries with your salt.
But Allison Meeks, welcome to our family, and I'm looking forward to years of you yelling at me and telling me what to do.
Exactly.
But that's exactly what I want you to do, baby. And there you go.
So yeah, we got another team member on board as we grow. Between Jen Rossi, Leah Lywood, myself, Russ Horton. And now Allison jumping on board and getting the town involved with us as well. So everybody from the town that's going to be involved with us, we're so proud to be a part of it.
That's right.
And this is what we started this station for. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about
Never has been about money.
any of that. It was about creating a community-based information highway. And having the town on board and the BIAs and the chambers all being a part of our family, we're super stoked, man.
You know what started, I think, both of us with, because him and I worked, like, not together. We were in competition for many years. Well, not competition, but we were doing the same things. So we got together, and I think the reason that both of us love this community so much and want to give a radio to this community is the fact that there's a small town to the north of us, 16,000 people, Erin, Ontario. They have a fine radio station, a much-loved radio station in that community.
Yeah.
And we both worked there. And we saw that and we thought, wait a minute here. And Rick and I are always talking about this. Why does a town that has 16,000 people have an FM transmitter, and a town that has close to 70,000 has bugger all?
Yeah.
So we put the online radio on, and maybe one day somebody will come with some shekels and hook us up into a transmitter, but I don't think those days will ever come. You know why? Technology has taken over.
Exactly.
You don't need an AM, FM transmitter anymore. All you need is a link.
The cool thing about what we do is if you're on a trip in Florida, you can tune in and still catch up to what's going on at
We
home.
can tell you what's going on at Ballinafad while you're driving around Miami.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, you know?
You can listen anywhere in the world. So this is why we went online. Technology has grown to that point that we can do this and do things like this live here at the Appalachian in Georgetown. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So that's why we do it. We enjoy it. We have fun doing it. We hope you enjoy the programming that we bring to you every single day on Halton Hills Online Streaming. And you can check us out once the new website's up. We're hoping by, I think, Monday or Tuesday. We should have a basic build and ready to go, and a cool, player there and everything. I'm stoked. I'm just so stoked.
We've been
waiting for this.
Have pages. There's just going to be so much on this new website that's going to really open your eyes and go. You're going to open it up and go, wow, because Allison Meeks is putting it together, and we can't wait for that. Now, of course, on the weekends we have Bill Smith on Saturday nights. He has the new music, and that is going to be sponsored by the Appalachian. And what are we doing over there?
I don't know. I was trying to get rid of my papers and I threw them on the floor.
Did you? You're making a mess.
Making a mess.
So Bill is on the air 8 to midnight every Saturday and Sunday night. And of course, we have country music on Saturday and Sunday afternoon.
You know what? I've been listening on the weekends. I love it, actually. It is good music.
Well, this is a small town north of Toronto. We love our country music here. And we mix it in our programming. Our music during the day is a mix of just about everything you could possibly
imagine.
And that's what you have to do when you have a community radio station. And we're very proud of it. News, weather, sports every hour. And
really, if you're at work, it's a great station to have on at work.
Yeah.
Play it in the background with your employees and your associates,
and always be informed of what's going on. In your
that's
hometown.
it. You get news at the top of the hour. It's all local news, maybe a little bit of world news every now and again if it affects us. But yeah, it's all local news, weather, sports, local stories, stuff you want to hear about Halton Hills and
we do have national news every hour from our radio. So you don't need to go anywhere else.
Exactly.
We tell you exactly what's going on. We tell you what's going on with sports during the day, what happened the night before, how the Raiders are doing. We've got so many things that we've got, and some of the great. I'm eating my fries here.
Yeah. And then on top of that, we have a ton of local musicians on top of that we play every day in our station, like Vivian Hicks that we were talking about. We've got great musicians in the area. Again, being in the little room that rocks is just an added bonus.
We play Neil Cotton, we play Larry Melton, we play all of the locals.
Flash Teeter.
And the Men from Mars.
Yeah, great band.
What a great guitar player, that boy.
That kid is just outstanding.
And his dad's not a bad drummer either.
No, Craig's not too shabby.
Yeah. Did you ever get together with him and shoot?
We never jammed, no.
Craig Teeter is a great drummer.
But we did go to a few of his shows, and just again, you want to check him out. It's Paul Teeter. You can check him out on Facebook. The videos he has on Facebook, done at Hangar 51. Amazing. Absolutely.
One of the most
amazing.
amazing things in my entire career was when we did the Haiti thing for the McGibbon, and we were all up on stage with the Kings singing the Kings song.
Yeah, I know which one.
At the McGibbon Hotel.
I'm brain farting right now.
Yeah, I'm brain farting too. But you know what song I'm talking about.
I know which one it is. It's in my head.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
singing it in my
too.
head.
I can't, it's time to get old, Russ. Your mind's going. What's the name of that King song? I'm going to remember right after we're off.
We're
here,
done,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Switching to Glide, for God's sake.
Switching to Glide. There you go.
Switching to Glide. I was up there singing them with the Kings, and good times. Good times.
So, well, time for us to wrap up. Like I say, we want to again thank the Appalachian, 68 Main Street North in Georgetown. You can call them at 905-877-9888 or check out their Facebook page, see what shows they've got coming up, because like we said, we got the Tone Dogs coming, Joe Mancuso's going to be here. They've got a great comedy show coming up. Our band, Tin Roof and Crazy Chester are going to be here, it looks like in May. So yeah, we've got a lot going on.
Crazy Chester.
That's one of my bands.
Did you name that after the band song?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're the only one to get that, other than the guy who named the band.
Wait a minute, Chester.
Yeah, that's exactly. We do that song, and it was stuck in his head, and that lyric was stuck in his head.
What's the name of the band again?
Crazy Chester.
Crazy Chester. I love it. That's a great name, actually.
Yeah, it actually is. It got to the point with the guys, we were going through so many different names, and I finally looked at them and I said, I don't give a crap what the name of the band is, just pick a name. It took weeks to pick a name.
Crazy Chester.
Crazy Chester, yeah.
All right.
And then the other one's Tin Roof, and then the other one I'm working with is a band called The Alibis. And
I've heard of them.
Yeah, great band. So I'm looks like I'm filling in on as their drummer. I'll have to pass the audition now.
He's having so much fun, isn't he? All right, we're brought to you by Max Tires, 905-873-9255. Your tires are important, very important. And
We still have snow coming, so don't change them yet.
Don't change them yet, but start thinking about it and give them a call ahead of time, because they're a very busy place. 905-873-9255 for Max Tires. And of course, community.
Saw a Rolls Royce Silver Ghost there when I picked you up.
I know. That's the gentleman, one of the customers.
La-dee-da.
Isn't that a beautiful car?
That's a gorgeous car.
Expanding community worldwide. No, I'm reading the wrong one. You see, you threw me right off. This is for the air radio one. All right. Community is driven by community. You navigate.
We drive.
We drive.
Okay, baby. And we'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe out there. Thanks for tuning in. For Leah Lywood, I'm Lee Lakin and Big Daddy Russ Horton. Have a great night.